Hope the screen is visible. Yes, right. Okay. Yeah. So today we will be heading to the 30th to 40th mantras of the Pranava Archana. The first mantra, we will start by chanting the mantras. Indra Brihaspati Namaka Om. Indra Brihaspati Namaka Om. इंद्र बृहस्पति नामक ओम इंद्र बृहस्पति नामक ओम इंद्र बृहस्पति नामक ओम So what is known as Indra and Brihaspati is the Pranava. So both Indra and Brihaspati, what we call with different name is the Pranava, the Omkara itself. The word Indra means the one who possesses supreme lordship, or in other words, the supreme lord. Brihaspati means the protector of speech or the protector of knowledge. Both of these are indeed the Pranava itself. So now let us first know Indra. There are two Devadas that has been said in this mantra, which is Indra and Brihaspati. First of all, let's look into the Indra. So there is this Rigveda mantra which says that Ashatru Indra Jinjishe. Jinjishe. Ashatrurindra Jinjishe. Okay, let me repeat it once again. Ashatrurindra Jinjishe. Meaning of that mantra is, O Indra, you have no enemy. Okay? O Indra, you have no enemy. He doesn't have any enemies. Then there is another Rigveda mantra which says that Ashatrurindra Janusha Sanadasi. Ashatrurindra Janusha Sanadasi. Okay, the meaning of that mantra is, Indra, you have been without force since birth. Force means enemies. So it basically says that Indra doesn't have any enemies. And to be specific, it says that he doesn't have any enemies from the birth itself. So he is without any enemies from the birth itself. So these both of these mantras shows that he does not have any enemies. To be specific, the Pranava doesn't have any enemy. The Omkaram doesn't have any enemy. So these means that those who worship Pranava will not have any enemy. So if you are since you are a worshipper of Omkara, Pranava, you will not be having any enemies since you are a worshipper of the Pranava. Okay. Those who worship Pranava will be protected by Indra from their enemies. It's not that you won't have any enemies. Of course, you will have any enemies. Otherwise, you have to become a people pleaser. Of course, we are not people pleasers. We have to be bold. But here, Indra's, according to these mantras, it's specifically says that those who worship Pranava will be protected by Indra from their enemies. So you might have a lots of enemies and you will be protected by the Indra from those many enemies. Okay, we might have to meet a lot of enemies in our life, right? One way or the other, maybe because of jealousy or maybe because of something we might have done, some mistakes. It must be um, not out of our knowledge, but there might be some mistakes that might create enemies, okay, from our part. Indra will protect us from them when we are need of. So Indra will be protecting us from all those enemies when we are in need of. And the next thing, first we have covered the Indra. Basically, you will be protected from all the enemies. Now let's come to the second Devata, which is Brihaspati. So Brihaspati is also the Pranavam. Okay. So there is another mantra, Rigveda mantra, which says that Brihaspate Chayasa It Piyadu. Piyadum. Okay. Brihaspade Chayasa It Piyadum. Okay. It Piyadum is together. Brihaspade Chayasa It Piyadum. It's from the Rigveda mantra. And the meaning of it is, O Brihaspati, please put an end to the sinful and those who harm us, harm others. Okay? There are lots of sinful people around us. And please make sure that you put an end to such sinful people and those who harm others. The way of harm could be mentally and physically both. So please put an end to such people. So basically, Indra protects worshippers from enemies. Okay, while Brihaspati helps us put an end to the sinful and those who harm us, others. Okay, we will be able to come out of all those struggles and fight for ourselves or fight for others who are in need of. Okay, both these mantras shows that both of them will bless us if we start chanting Pranava mantras. Both the Brihaspati and Indra will protect us when we become the worshippers of Pranava. Okay, now there is this mantra that shows that Brahmanaspate Twamasya Yanta. Okay, Brahmanaspate Twamasya Yanta. Brahmanaspate Tvam Asyayanda. Okay. It's the meaning of it is, O Brahmanaspati, you are the guide or ruler of this. Okay, you are the one who is ruling the world. You are the one who is, you know, someone who is nyayakari, which means someone who know what to be done to such sinful people and how to protect us from all those sinfulness and everything. So, O Brihaspati, you are the guide or ruler of this. Brahmanaspatim Sanitaram Danana. Okay, Brahaspatim Sanitaram Danana. Okay, what does that mean? Brihaspati is the bestower of all riches and prosperity. Brihaspati has also have this quality, which is he is the bestower of all riches and prosperity. He will be able to bless us when we, of course, become the worshippers of him. We will be able to become prosperous and have a richful life. Not just you have any have lots of money, but also it's talking about mental prosperity, all types of prosperity. Okay, you will become the best, I mean, like, you will be bestowed with all the riches and prosperity in your life. Now let's look into the second mantra. Okay, the 31st mantra of Pranava. Ritu Parivartana Karana Om. 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 The one who is the cause of the transformation of seasons is the Pranava. Everything in the universe operates according to the law of Ishvara, the Supreme Lord. The change of season is also part of this. So, As you know, season is something which is really important in our life, right? Especially for agriculture and everything. If season collapses, everything collapses. We might get sickness, might get diseases, and season is something which is really important, that plays a vital role in our life. Okay, so let me give you an example. You might have heard of the Mayan culture, the Mayan civilization, right? When during that period when season were not happening on time, at the same time, due to that seasonal transformation, in a bad way, bad transformation, agricultures got destroyed due to that sudden changes, seasonal changes. Then later on, pandemic occurred. People starts to get all those pandemic, uh, they get affected with it, and we due to that people have lost their life, millions of people have lost their life. Okay, so those who need blessings with season needs to worship the Pranava. Okay, it's not just the agriculture, I mean, like, the farmers who need perfect seasons, it's us as well who needs perfect seasons. We might know that, right? If the rain doesn't come on time, we all get our seasonal colds so early than we can expect. So that's something, season is something really important that plays a vital role in our life. So those who need blessings with season are supposed to worship to the Pranava. Okay. We are saying these in the Rashtra Gita, which is in the Vedas itself, that Nigame Nigamena Parjanyo Bhalavatyoshadaya Pachyanda Yoga Kshemona Kalpada. It's not Loga Kshemo, it's Yoga Kshemona Kalpada. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Nigame Nigamena Parjanyo Bhalavatyoshadaya Pachyandam Yoga Kshemona Kalpada. We repeat it again. Nigame Nigamena Parjanyo Bhalavatyoshadaya Pachyandam Yoga Kshemona Kalpada. Meaning, let us have rain when we wish to, not when the rain wishes to come or when the climate wishes to come. Let the rain come when we wishes to, when we ask, please God bless us with some drops of rains so that we can have a happy and comfortable and peaceful life. Okay, means we can't have rain whenever the season wants. Pandemics can occur. So um, whenever the, due to all those harm we does to the, uh, I mean, we do to the environment. Of course, the environment loves to hate, harm us back. That's through the seasons, right? So due to all those issues, seasons can happen in a very different way, bad way, of course. So we are asking, please don't be, we have made enough harm to you, but right now we need sufficient water so that we don't go um, hunger, hunger strike, or strike, not hunger. Pandemics can occur. Many agricultures get destroyed and hunger become part of our life. Okay, so those who worship Pranava will be blessed with good climate, good food, and good health as its factors. As its by factors, you will be able to get good food and good health when you have good seasons. Okay, now the third mantra of today's session. Ritumulaka, Ritumulaka, Hitadayaka Om. हितदायक ॐ ऋतुमूलक हितदायक ॐ ऋतुमूलक हितधायक ॐ ऋतुमूलक हितदायक ॐ Okay. Being the cause of the season, it's Pranava itself that bestows well being upon us. The benefits derived from the seasons are countless, including balanced ecosystems, diverse agricultural resources, and so on. So we are saying namaste to the Pranava, which is the cause of all of this. We have done sufficient harm as much as we could do, and even all of that, harm, all of that things which we have done, but the Pranava still bless us with everything, right? The balanced ecosystem, diverse agricultural resources, and many things. So we are saying namaste, and we are again wishing for such beautiful weather, that such beautiful season, so that we can have a peaceful life. So there is this Shanti mantra in the Veda, which is Om Dyau Shanti Randariksham Shanti Prithvi Shanti Rapa Shanti Oshadhaya Shanti Vanaspataya Shanti विश्वे देवा शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्ति सर्वं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधि ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Now let's see the meaning of it. Om. May there be peace in the heavens, peace in the sky, peace on earth. According to us, heaven is in the earth itself, right? The heaven and hell is in the earth itself, in our human form. So may there be peace to us. There may be peace in the heavens. Like in the skies, there may be peace in the earth, and peace in the waters, peace in the herbs, peace in the plants, peace in the plants, peace in the trees, peace among all the gods, all the devatas. Okay, peace in the Brahma, the absolute, peace in all things, peace in peace itself. May that peace come to me. So we are basically saying that we need peace in everything. Okay, we need peace in the season, peace in the agriculture, peace in the surroundings, peace in our mind, peace in our daily life, in our cultural life, work life, real life, and whatever that is. We need peace. And we are asking again, let our peace in peace itself. Let we have Shanti in Shanti itself. Okay. Then there is Atharva Veda that says that Aham Ritun Janayan. Sorry. Aham Ritun Janayam Sapta Sindhun. Aham Ritun Janayam Sapta Sindhun. Aham Ritun Janayan Sapta Sindhun. Meaning, I created the seasons and 7 rivers. Okay, Sapta means 7. Sindhun means rivers. So, Atharva Veda says, like Jagadishvara says that I have created the seasons and the 7 water bodies. I hope you know what are the 7 water bodies. All these mantra show us the importance of protecting our seasons and earths. Okay, it is really important that we protect our surroundings. Only then we will they protect us back, right? So we should protect them as well. For a devotee, the seasons plays a vital role. Okay, for a devotee, for a worshipper, season is something which is really important. You might have mood changes, like changes in the body. You might have to go through a lot when there is seasonal changes. Okay, so we might have to change our food pattern and everything according to them. So, to a worshipper, to a devotee, season is which is something really important in their life. So we have to make sure that our seasons are going on in the correct pattern, the correct way. Okay. Now, the next mantra, the fourth one. Jnana Surya, Jnana Surya, Vistaraka Om, Vistaraka Om, Jnana Surya Vistaraka Om, Jnana Surya Vistaraka Om, Jnana Surya Vistaraka Om. Okay. It is the Pranava that spreads the sun of knowledge everywhere. Okay. Knowledge is having sufficient knowledge is something which is really important, right? It is the Pranava that provides inspiration to the wise ones to expand the knowledge contained in the Vedas to the general populace. This is because only only when the Vedas become accessible to the people can common man benefit from them. Otherwise, they will remain confined only to books and scholarly assemblies. So, Veda is, it's a bundle of knowledge. It's not a bundle, it's an ocean of knowledge. It's vast and wide. We can't even count them. That much of knowledge is imbibed, that much of knowledge is in the Vedas. So, there are many people who are the wise ones who want to expand the knowledge of their Vedas into bigger and also to provide the information or the knowledge they have to others. Okay. Otherwise, they will remind, the people who are in need of education will, knowledge will always have this hunger, not getting the sufficient knowledge which they are in need of. The Vedas will not fulfill the purpose for which they were created. Okay. If they are not, if the Vedas are not spread sufficiently, they are not definitely, they are not getting fulfilling the purpose of which they were created. They were created so that every human being gets the knowledge of what is happening in the world. Okay, therefore, the Vedas should spread to everyone, and everyone should be able to derive benefit from them. Okay, so let's come to the deep meaning of it. There is this Atharva Veda mantra which says that Indra Surya Maro Jayat. Okay, Indra Surya Maro Jayat. Indra Surya Maro Jayat. What is the meaning of it? God illuminates, have given light to the sun. Okay, the God has illuminated the sun. The sun has this quality of giving us all the light. Okay, that quality to the sun was given by the Bhagavan, the Jagatishvara, the God. So Vedanta Darshana says that Rashmi Anusari, okay? Rashmi Anusari. Rashmi Anusari means Rashmi, the light is given to all, just like how God is to all. Okay? God to uh, God is for everyone, right? Not just to me or not just to anyone of the any particular person, but God is to everyone. Okay, just like the sun is to everyone, just like the sunlight is to everyone, God is to everyone. So let me tell you one thing also. God doesn't have any partiality. He is to all. He doesn't give partiality to some people and helping some people at the same time not helping some people. No, it's not like that. It's not how it works. He is not partial and he is to all of us. Okay. Devam Devatra Surya Maganma Jyotiruttamam. There is another Atharva Veda mantra that says that Devam Devatra Surya Maganma Jyotiruttamam. Devam Devatra Suryamaganma Jyotiruttamam. We reach or attain the Lord of the gods, the supreme light, the radiant form of the sun or of the divine, Ishvara. Okay, so he is the one who has given the sun, I mean, the sun ray or the light to the sun. So the sun, when the sun gives us the light, it is the Jagadishwara which has given sun the quality to give us the light. Okay, now let us look in the connection of the sun with season. Since we have been going through talking continuously talking about the importance of season for the last two mantras. Now let's look into the connection of the sun with the season. Okay. Trinabhichakram ajaram anarvam. Okay. Trinabhichakram ajaram anarvam. Trinabhichakram ajaram anarvam. It is also from the Atharva Veda, means the three-humped wheel, unaging and undecaying. It means that it is surrounded by, God is the circle, okay? And that God is undecaying and unaging. It is undecaying. It doesn't have any end. Okay. That is why it is also unaging. Okay, I hope you understand. The three-hubbed wheel, unaging and undecaying. The sun turns its cosmic wheel. Okay, yet it is not the visible sun that we see in the sky, but the higher sun, the divine light that stands above it. So it's talking about the sun itself, but the sun doesn't mean the planet sun which we see daily, but rather the higher sun, the divine God that stands above all of these. Okay. That sun is God himself. It is the God who gives us sufficient seasons. Okay. His rules are equal to everyone, just like a sunlight. God is not partial to anyone. He considers everyone equal. So we might feel that he has done the same mistake as I have done, but he is not getting caught. Why is it so? So the only reason might be not because God has been partial, but it's a mistake from your part. I think so. So God is not partial to anyone. He is equal to everyone. He considers everyone equal. He doesn't love Veda Lakshmi so much because she is teaching or helping others through the Vedas. But others are also given sufficient love and sufficient protection from the God himself. Okay, now the next mantra. Surya Sampujita, Surya Sampujita, Surya Sampujita, Surya Sampujita, Suravara Om, Suravara Om, Suravara Om, Surasampujita Suravara Om, Surasampujita Suravara Om, Surasampujita Suravara Om. The most excellent deity worshipped by the by the Devas, the celestial beings, is also the Pranava itself. The word Sura means the one who bestows goodness. You might have heard about Suras and Asuras, right? So Suras are someone who has good qualities. Okay? The Devas are such beings. the Devas are also known as Suras. The foundation of their goodness is that Suravara, okay, who is the Pranava. Um, the Devas got good quality from the Pranava. That's the gist of it. Through worshipping that Suravara, the spiritual practitioner also becomes a Deva who bestows goodness upon others. When we worship the God, we become the bestower of goodness upon others. Okay, now let's dive deep into the meaning of it. Yo Devana नामधा एक एव यो देवानां नामधा एक एव यो देवानां namadha eka eva means he is the one who though called by many names of God is truly one and the same. He is only one and all. He is called by different names, right? Sri Krishna, Rama, Saraswati, Brihaspati, Indra. He's called with lots and lots of different names. But he is the one and only the same person. Although there is another mantra. Okay. Yo Deveshwadhideva Eka Asita. Yo Deveshwadhideva Eka Asita. Yo Deveshwadhideva Eka Asita. It's from the Yajurveda, and it means that he who among the gods was the one supreme God. So the supreme Lord is one and the only one. Okay. All deities bow before that supreme soul, the eternal Lord of all world. Okay, all the deities, both the all deities bow before the supreme soul, the eternal Lord of all worlds. There are lots of devatas in our surroundings, Jadam, which is inert, and Chetanam. Okay, there are lots of types of devatas, and we have divided into the Chetanam, Jadam, and Chetan. Okay, let's look into what it is. Jada Devata means sun, moon, earth, and the stars. Okay, Chetana Devata means someone with divine awareness. For example, a father, mother, guru. Okay, these are the divine awareness people around us. Okay, someone with divine awareness. Okay, that's Surasam Pujita Suravara Om, which means in basically it means that we all are asking and praying to the same Supreme Lord, the deities which have been following him. Okay, so now the next one, Satsankalpa Prapuraka Om. Satsankalpa Prapuraka Om. Satsankalpa Prapuraka Om. Satsankalpa Prapuraka Om. Okay. It is the Pranava that fulfills noble intentions. Good results. The practitioner of Pranava should always maintain good intentions. This is because the intentions of practitioners are easily fulfilled. The reason for this is their proximity to the Pranava. Therefore, the practitioner should be careful to cast aside negative intentions and adopt noble intentions. So, sankalpa or intentions are something which is really important. That plays really important in the life of a worshipper or a devotee. Let's see how that works. Okay, we don't have gurukulas now, right? And not much gurus right now. We have been adopted to the um, British education style right now. So we are living in a world of negative thoughts where a good guru is not there to guide us. Okay, right. We always have all these negative thoughts. Of course, having negative thought is much more easier than having all those positive thoughts, right? At some way or the other, we might feel it so. So it is said that we make 35,000 decisions one day. Can you imagine how hard it is for us to make 35 decisions one day? We can't even imagine how much thoughts we might have one day. And most of them are negative thoughts which flow with depression and anxiety to our mind. Okay, because of all those negative thoughts, all those depression and anxiety run towards our mind and sit over there. Okay, a research study states that to a normal person living in a normal life at the age of 18, we'll be told that no, you are like if someone at the age of 18 living a normal life come to go to their parents and ask for doing something, something which they want to attain in their life, and they might say that no, you cannot do it. Okay, or you will not be able to do it. It could not be their parents, but it could be someone from the family or surroundings, or it could be their colleagues, or it could be anyone. So they were always told that you cannot do it, you're not sufficient enough, and you won't be able to achieve it. Lots and lots of negative thoughts are pulled into their mind, such that they might feel that they are not good enough for anything, and such negative thoughts come to their mind like, I'm not good enough, I am not sufficient for my parents, or I could have done better. All those negative thoughts come running towards their life. So basically, psychologist says that we will become what we think. Right. If we continuously think that I am not good enough, I can't do it, of course you can't do it. But one day, let's try it. Starting from tomorrow, do this. I can do it. I might not be sufficient enough to, or I might not have sufficient tools, but I will try and achieve it. Today is the day, and I have to start it today. Otherwise, the day will not come to you, all those procrastination and everything. You will become crazy. The thing is, start today itself. The only answer to it is we will become what we think. Let me tell you, you can do it if you have that intention in you, that strong intention in you, that strong sankalpa in you. You will be able to attain whatever you want in your life. So we all live according to how we are programmed or how we are told. Most of them have many thoughts. I have done a lot and still I'm lacking a lot and not able to attain anything in my life. I've done sufficient enough and people are still mocking me and no one is listening to me. No one is giving me guidance. Like lots and lots of negative thoughts come into your mind. We don't know that we will become what we think of. Okay. But our rishis knew about it long back. So there are many Veda mantras that talks about the importance of the power of intentions. Especially there is we have this Shiva Sankalpa Sutram. It talks about mind. It talks about the intentions. It talks about the positive intentions that a person should have. Okay, which is this Shiva Sankalpa Sukta. Okay. There are many of the Veda mantras that talks about the power of intentions. Okay, intentions are always practiced in life. This mantra will show us the importance of intention. It will show us that what we are in reality, our skills, our abilities, and our qualities. Okay, Agudi Satya Manaso me astu. Agudi Satya Manaso me astu. Agudi Satya Manaso me astu. It's a mantra from both the Rig Veda and the Atharva Veda. So this means that may my intention be of truthful mind and also let it be fulfilled. Let it fulfill. Let me have the truthful and peaceful intention and for my mind, and let it be fulfilled. Let my desires come true. Let my wishes, let my intentions come true. Okay, not just while chanting the mantra, but also when we have all the negative thoughts haunting us, this mantra will come as a reminder that all those negative thoughts are just trash. Don't take. Okay, uh, not just while chanting the mantra, but also when you have all those negative thoughts coming to you, just remember that all those negative thoughts are just trash. You are continuously digging into it. Okay, you are more than you can imagine. Okay, there are many people who wish to hear that, but let me tell you this. You are much more than you can imagine. You have a lots of skills, you have that qualities in you, but you haven't even find it yet. Okay, it's the right time you find it. Okay, the mantra will ask us to rewire the brain. That way, we will have changes in our brain, our thoughts, our talks, our words. Everything will change in a better way. Okay. Suddenly, we will start talking in a confident manner. Okay. That's because I can do it. I have the skills. I have the qualities. Let me show it to them. That is the confidence. That is the intentions that can keep you go higher and higher. Now, the next mantra. Dharma, dharma, sushikshaka om, sushikshaka om. Dharma, dharma, sushikshaka om. Dharma, dharma, sushikshaka om. What dharma and adharma are must be understood from the Vedas. Okay, dharma and adharma is something which is really important and which we should understand. Okay, through the Vedas, the Lord has taught dharma and adharma distinctly. That is why in the Manusmriti it is stated that the Veda is the root of all dharmas. Vedo khilo dharma moolam. Veda is the root of all the dharmas. And why Acharya Chanakya proclaimed that nothing external to the Vedas is dharma. Na Veda bhayo dharma. Na Veda bhayo ahyo dharma. Okay, that's what the Chanakya has proclaimed, that nothing external to the Vedas is dharma. So the basic text of dharma, it's the Vedas. Okay, Rigveda says that adha dharmani sanata na dudushat. Okay, adha dharmani sanata na dudushat. Ada dharmani sanatana drudushat. Okay, the Agni, embodiment of Pranava, preserves the eternal laws of righteousness. Okay, righteousness is which is something really important in this world, right? Which many of the people lack and many of the people suffer with it. Okay, there is other Rigveda mantra which says that Tani dharmani pratyamanya asan. Okay, pradhamanyasana. There's a slight difference in the English translation. It's not easy for me to read that English translation, so I've kept the Sanskrit version of it. Tani dharmani pradhamanyasana. Tani dharmani pradhamanyasana, which means yajna is the eternal laws of righteousness. So how can we attain that dharma, or how can we attain that righteousness? The only way is yajna. Okay? Yajna. Whichever that is said to be not yajna is adharma. Okay? Whichever that is said to be not yajna is adharma. What happens if we follow dharma? Let's see what Rigveda says about that. Okay, through dharma, humans become blessed with good kids. Okay, humans with becomes blessed with good kids. Okay, when you follow that dharma, you will be blessed with good kids. Having good kids in your life is something really important, right? To be blessed with kids, the best way to perform the yajna. Okay, if you need to be blessed with good kids, the only way, or the not the only way, but the best way is to perform the yajna. Yajna means charity, donation, worshipping God, and social harmony. These are the what yajna means. Yajna Deva Puja Sangati Karana Daneshu. Okay. Yaj Deva Puja Sangati Karana Daneshu. That is what is yajna means. Charity, donation, worshipping God, and social harmony is yajna. Chanting Om itself is a Deva Puja. Okay, Deva Puja means worshipping God. Chanting Om in every single time you can is something which is a Deva Puja. We should be able to do that Pranavam. Life itself is full of yajna. One needs to do, and that is dharma. If you are able to do yajna every day, you are following the right path. You are following the path of the dharma. When we protect dharma, dharma will protect your back. You will be protected by dharma when you protect that dharma. Now let's go to the next one. Janmarahita. Janmarahita. Janmaprada Om. Janmaprada Om. जन्मरहित जन्मप्रद ओम जन्मरहित जन्मप्रद ओम जन्मरहित जन्मप्रद ओम. The one who is unborn himself yet causes all to be born is the Pranava. So, as we have said at the beginning of the sessions, that the Jagadishwara, the Supreme Lord, the Ishvara, the Bhagavan, does not have a birth and he does not have an ending. He is the only one that doesn't have a birth and an ending. So, the one who is unborn himself yet causes all to be born is the Pranava. In the Vedas, Ishvara is described as Akaya. Okay, Akaya, one without a body. Aja, one who is unborn, and so on. He is called as someone without a body and someone who is not born. Okay, that very Ishvara, that God who is himself born, is the one who creates Brahmanda. Okay, I mean the universe. That's the easy way for you. Okay, that very Ishvara who is himself unborn is the one who creates the universe. The Pinda. Pinda means the individual body and all the souls, thus becoming the cause of everyone's birth. Okay, that is this Yajurveda mantra that says that Ajasya Nama Nabhavat Egam Arshitam. Okay, Ajasya Nabhavat Egam Arpitam. The one was placed in the center of the unborn. Okay, that means he is placed in the center, but he is unborn. Okay, that's why he doesn't have any ending. Okay, the next is Ajosyekapada. 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 It is also from the Yajurveda. It says that the Supreme Lord is unborn. This world stand with his one leg. Okay, that Supreme Lord is unborn. He is not born. Okay, this world, but this world still stand with his one leg. Lord is unborn is clear through all these mantras. Okay, I hope you understand that as well. Okay, something doesn't have any birth, doesn't have any death as well, right? So the Jagadishvara, the Supreme Lord, the Ishvara doesn't have any ending. Okay, next one is Devadika Rinamojaka Om. Rinamojaka Om. देवादिकर्णमोचक ॐ देवादिकर्णमोचक ॐ देवादिकर्णमोचक ॐ Okay. The one who liberates us from various deaths. Rinas means deaths, okay? Such as Devarana, that is the death to the gods. Rishi Rana, death to the sages. Pitra Rana, death to the ancestors, and so on, is also the Pranava. Okay? He is the one who liberates us from all those deaths we might be following from our other births as well. In this life, we are indebted to all living beings, to the sages and to our ancestral lineage. Even in this world, we are indebted to the living beings, to the sages and to our ancestral lineage for giving us such a wonderful world to live on. To repay these debts, Ishvara has instructed through the Vedas that we should perform observances such as the Pancha Mahayajna. So we should be able to do that Pancha Mahayajna. Okay, that way we will be able to repay all of our debts. Okay, Pancha Mahayajna means 5 great sacrifices. We will be dealing with the first Pancha Mahayajna starting with our next course. Okay. It is the Pranava that grants us liberation from deaths through such observances. It is also through Om that we repay those debts. Okay. The Pranava is the Devadika Rinamochaka Om. He is the one who helps us liberate from all those debts. That way we try harder to pay off those debts. We let go of our procrastination and laziness and start to work hard. For what? To pay off all those debts. Okay, now the next one. Klesha Vimukta. Klesha Vimukta. Klesha Vimukta. Visheshana Om. Visheshana Om. क्लेशविमुक्तविशेषण ॐ क्लेशविमुक्तविशेषण ॐ So, Pranava is characterized by the quality of being free from afflictions. Okay, afflictions means klesha vimukta. Free from afflictions means klesha vimukta. Okay, afflictions such as ignorance, avidya, attachment, raga, and aversion, dvesha, which are present in individual souls, which is the jivatmas, are not found in the Supreme Self, Paramatma. So, Paramatma doesn't have all those avidya, which is ignorance, attachment, aversion, which is therefore us, the Jivatmas. Okay. Therefore, the bondage of karma caused by those afflictions as well as birth and death does not exist for Ishvara. So, the bondage of karma is caused by all these afflictions. So, the bondage of karma caused by these afflictions as well as death and birth does not exist for Ishvara. Ishvara doesn't have all those birth and deaths. Hence, to eliminate the afflictions within us, we must worship that form of Pranava. Pranava doesn't have any affliction, so we are praying to that Pranava to eliminate all our afflictions from our life. When asked the question, who is Lord, Patanjali Yoga Sutra says that Klesha Karma Vibhagashe Aparamrishta Purusha Vishesha Ishvara. Okay? Klesha Karma Vibhagashe Rabharamrishta Purusha Vishesha Ishvara. Means Ishvara is the special Purusha. Okay? He is untouched by all those afflictions, actions, results, and latent impressions. So when we worship him, who's not who doesn't have any afflictions, he will be able to help us remove those afflictions and protect us from all those karma based issues. Okay, all our sadness will vanish and happiness will flow within us. Okay, when all those afflictions go on, the happiness will run towards our life. Okay, now the last mantra for today's session. Yes, shall we start? Yes. Snayurahita, Snayurahita, Sukhapuraka Om. सुखपूरक ॐ स्नायुरहित सुखपूरक ॐ स्नायुरहित सुखपूरक ॐ The one who is without nerves, and the one nerves means nadis, and one who makes the worshipper complete with bliss is the Pranava itself. Means the Jagadishvara doesn't have any nerves. Okay, the nadis which we say. Okay, Ishvara is called Astavirya, Astavira in the Yajurveda, meaning one without nerves. Okay, Ishvara does not need nerves for knowledge or bliss. He is himself of nature of knowledge. Jnana Swarupa. Jagadishvara is known as Jnana Swarupa, and of the nature of bliss, Ananda Swarupa. He is Jnana Swarupa and Ananda Swarupa, who is able to give us the experience of happiness. The happiness obtained through experiencing that Pranava is superior to sensory pleasures. It's something which is really beautiful. Loving or having a peaceful talk with the Jagadishvara, the Lord is, it's something beautiful, right? Okay, the Pranava does not have nerves. Yajurveda says that he pervades all. He is radiant, he is bodiless, woundless and pure, untouched by evil. He is without nerve. He is the all-seeing seer, the all-knowing mind, transcendent and self-exist. He has duly ordered all things according to their true nature for all eternity. So he is someone with all these qualities, and it definitely shows that he is without nerves. This mantra specifically says that he is without nerves. This Yajurveda mantra shows that he doesn't have any nerve. Okay, so he is a radiant, he is bodiless, he is woundless, pure, untouched by evils, all-seeing seer, all-knowing mind. He is someone who knows everything. You just have to go and ask for his blessings, and I'm sure he will give you the guidance and the path to your knowledge. Okay, so that's the end of our session. I hope it was clear. I will be sending you the recorded session this time. So happy weekend to all of you. Namaste. Thank you for joining.